Hello, 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 everyone. All right, so I'm gonna give everyone a chance to come in. So I'm doing this pick a card live today. All right, so I'm gonna do my little spiel. Y'all already know I like to ambiance it out. All right, I'm satisfied. All right, hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Hello to those of you all who are watching this live, and those of you all who will be watching it on the replay. All right, so today's video is what's the current gossip about you, who's gossiping and why, and should you beware of this person in particular. Now, I'm gonna pull some letters about this person. Let's see, I'm gonna pull myself up. There we go. I want to pull some letters up about this person. For any of you that's coming in, you can either pull back the broadcast and, pick from one of the decks, or you can see I put the decks in the photo for the live sake. Now, the picture may be different by the time y'all get here, but, if you're watching this on the replay. But anyway, so what's the current gossip going on about you? Before I get into which deck is which, I'd like to thank all of you who are subbed to this channel thus far. Thank you so very much. If you're brand new, you know what to do. Hit the sub button as well as the bell notification because I drop videos weekly. Also, thank you to those of you who keep me booked and busy. If you'd like to book a private reading, coaching, same day read, walk-in read, priority reading, please check the pin comment below as well as the description box below. I will be doing a sale on my readings very soon. Thank you all for the likes. I appreciate you. We'll be doing a sell of my reading soon. See if I have any walk-in hours this week, or if just keep checking back. You can go to wanderingsparrow.com for more information. Also, join me on Instagram and TikTok. Instagram and TikTok at wanderingsparrow tarot. And stay tuned for any other announcements. Oh, follow me on my other YouTube channel, which I do little updates over there, like videos non-tarot based, but esoteric and occult in nature, just, and fun stuff. So definitely go check out over there. There's more that is more so, just informational mixed in with some, vlogging, day in a life type stuff, that type of stuff. Anyway, y'all, no more chit-chatting. My intro is all over the place today, but hey, let's get into it. So you got 3 decks to choose from. This is going to be deck number 1, deck number 2, deck number 3. I am loving my setup. Oh my gosh, look at me trying to be fancy. Once again, why is it feeling kind of crooked? Don't change it. All right, hold on one more second. Let me rotate. Oh, wow. You all are the sweetest people in the world. I just got a message from one of you all in IG that I'm going to get to. I truly, truly love you all who watch me, and for the support, for your positive energy, for the vibes. Like, seriously, y'all are like a true highlight in my life. But anyway, back to it. Let me not get distracted. 3 decks to choose from again. Option 1, option 2, option 3. All right, so I hope you all chose the option that you felt you resonated with the most. And let us jump right into this message. Let's get into the fun. Also, y'all, my allergies are kicking my butt this week. So if at any point you hear me just sound a little clogged up, it's because, all of the pollen in the Midwest decided to blow out in the month of August. And that's life. But it's a good day nonetheless. Happy Monday. Hello, Miss Bella. Happy Monday. Thank you for joining. Oh, also, those of you that's watching, if you can give this stream a like, y'all already know. Your girl is trekking along. Small but mighty, but big channel energy. Anyway, y'all, let's get into it. So for anybody that wanted to, while I'm doing this shuffle, for anybody that wanted to see the what's going to happen in your life this week, I might still do that pick a card, to be honest. But I did want to see which one you all wanted to see first. So anyway, for those of you all who picked option number 1, let's get into it. So universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. Y'all, I don't know, for whatever reason this is feeling like it looks crooked. Hey Angie, I missed you too. How has everything been for you? Thank you for popping in. And I just saw your message on IG. Like, I got the notification, so I'm definitely gonna read it as soon as I get off of here. But yes, I hope all is well with you. How has it been? Y'all, I'm sorry, I'm forever adjusting. I'm just so I hate when it looks crooked. I get too perfectionist when it comes to it. Anyways, let me stop. All right, so now I'm ready to do option number 1. All right, option number 1, spirit guides and ancestors of those who chose option number 1. What's the current gossip going on around them? Well, first, y'all know what I like to do. I want to do an energy check. So before we get into what the gossip is, I just want to know what the energy is surrounding you currently. What's the current energy surrounding option number 1? Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. What's the current energy? So let's see if there's any type of energies. You said boring. Life is boring. Oh, no. Well, girl, for me too. I mean, like, you know, I do what I can do within the day to make it exciting. I will say thus far, this pick a card is the highlight. This is my excitement for right now. So yeah, just going about life day to day. All right, so what's the current energy going on about option number 1? What's the current energy? All right, so we got the Page of Wands. All right, something about being out of touch. Option number 1 is coming through with this Page of Wands energy. Because, you know, Page of Wands embodies, you know, fantasy. Being kind of lost in a fantasy. Kind of more so inside of the fantasy than, you know, kind of like, you know, more so inside the fantasy than being in touch with real life. So that's what I'm feeling in regards to the current energy that's going on around you, option number 1. That maybe you are a bit out of touch this week, or maybe people are out of touch with you. You know, maybe your mind is kind of like caught into something else, you know, other matters. Or maybe option number 1, this is a form of you trying to, you know, kind of escape, you know, some type of energetic space you don't want to be in. This could be family for some of you all. Hey, Aria, how are you? 7 of Pentacles. Option number 1, I'm seeing energies of you planning. You're planning something. It's like you're saving up for something. For some of you, this can involve like a really big talk. Then I'm saying you might have to have with a family member in particular. So it's almost like you're gathering your points of what you want to say with this 7 of Pentacles in the upright. And Aria, I'm doing well. How are you doing? More information, universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. What's the current energy going on about option number 1? Ooh, and we got the Queen of Pentacles. So honestly, option number 1, I'm getting this energy of like, it feels like you may be a bit nervous about something, or like first thing I heard, like I'm just trying to hold on. Like, I don't feel like you're destitute or anything like that, option number 1, but I do kind of feel like for some of you, this week could be starting off a little rough or a little nerve-wracking. That's what I'm getting with that one. We got the Page of Swords. Yeah. And funny. The beginning of the message and the end of the message, essentially. Hold on. Do I want to do this one? Yeah. Let's go with that. Let's go with these two. So option number 1. So energetically, beginning of the message and right here at the end of our message, but I ended up pulling some more cards though. You still got 2 different pages. I feel like you might be drowning out a lot in social media, like just kind of scrolling through, and maybe this is where this fantasy is coming from. I'm feeling a lot of energy surrounding escapism. It could be escapism from work with that 3 of Pentacles right there. Then we have the Knight of Swords. And then we have the Moon card in the reverse. So I'm feeling like an energy of kind of feeling very overwhelmed. You might find yourself doing back-to-back tasks. This could be for work matters. This could be for family matters. But it's just kind of like, it's almost like you need a bit of a break. And you feel like this week is already starting off kind of long for you when it comes to just stuff. And it also, like, I feel this type of heaviness, option number 1, to be honest, in your energy. I feel this type of heaviness to where you're in this space of like, whoo, let's just make it one day at a time. Because this feels like you have a lot of responsibility happening right now currently. So let's get more into it. He said, you're doing pretty good. Thank you. Good, good, good. I love to hear when you all are doing good. All right, give me more information, universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. What's the current gossip going on about option number 1 this week? What's the current gossip going on about option number 1 this week? We have the King of Pentacles. It's definitely surrounding your money. We have the 3 of Cups. We have the 8 of Cups, and we have the 10 of Pentacles. All right, so the current gossip I'm picking up about you, 2 of Swords, is surrounding family. You've pulled back your energy from hanging out. Option number 1, I'm picking up the energy. There's a specific friend of yours. This isn't a best friend, but this is like somebody that may be like a close associate. You hang out with this person a lot. You might get lunch with them a lot. You might just, just kick it. This is somebody that is in particular whose energy I'm picking up, option number 1, that you hang out with. Like, this is a party person. You haven't been hanging out with them as much. I do feel like this person is missing you. They're talking about you to a sibling of theirs. The sibling feels like a sister. Could be a younger brother. If it's a brother, it's a younger brother. If it's a sister, the sister is older. And this friend that I'm picking up on, they could be the middle child. That's what I'm getting with that one. But essentially the gossip, and I'm not getting any bad gossip, but they're talking about you because they miss you. This is somebody that's been trying to hang out with you a lot. King of Pentacles in the upright. I feel like people think that you are on your business this week. Like King of Pentacles, you're stacking coins. You're trying to get everything set and settled. You might have been more serious in your energy as of recent. That's what I'm getting with that King of Pentacles energy. 2 of Swords. This 2 of Swords energy feels like you've been a bit to yourself. 2 of Swords in the reverse. You've been a bit to yourself, but not completely isolated, not upset, but the focus has been more so on family. That's what I'm getting for some of you. So this could be extended family, or this could be, immediate family, or this could be romantic, like your romance. But 8 of Cups in the reverse and the 10 of Pentacles in the upright is giving me the energy of, having more of a focus on home, more so on the emotional standpoint. So definitely I feel like people are talking about, you just kind of paying attention to home matters. This is what people are assuming. For others of you, people do feel like you've pulled back your energy and hanging out with that 3 of Cups because, once again, tending to home life, but more so in a financial, economical sense. King of Pentacles, and then we got the 10 of Pentacles. Like, you're doing what you need to do to set up the future type of thing. So definitely, all in all, people are talking about you pulling back from hanging out, kind of pulling back and just, attending to self, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. Let's get more information. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors for those who chose option number 1. What's the current gossip about option number 1? What's the current gossip? Give me 2 cards about option number 1. What's the current gossip about option number 1? We got the Star card in the upright. You can be an Aquarius. We got the Tower card in the upright. You can be a Sagittarius. You might be working on passion projects. For some of you, you have another business, option number 1. There's a heavy focus on that. Give me more information for those who chose option number 1. We have the Queen of Swords that came out in the reverse. And we have the 7 of Wands that came out in reverse. Yeah, so people are pretty much gossiping about how I don't think you're hard to reach this week. Option number 1, you're not hard to reach, but your focus is very much so elsewhere. You've been burning the midnight oil, option number 1. I'm saying for some of you, this Tower card is overtime. Like, you've been putting in a lot of work this week. Something about a really heavy focus on, just cultivating home life. So for some of you, that's emotional. For others of you, that's monetary and resource-wise. You're just setting up home. That's what I'm getting with that one. Now, you got a lot of people that's been reaching out to you with the Star card. Like, a lot of people have been curious about you, option number 1, because, well, quite frankly, they miss hanging out with you, So what I can tell you is good news that I'm not feeling any energies that you have to beware of anybody that's gossiping about you. And I don't even know if I can really call this gossip because I'm not getting like the energy of, somebody that's like, like just straight up gossiping and, from like malicious intent. It's a lot of people that are definitely wondering like, hey, what's going on with so-and-so and so-and-so, we miss them. We have Page of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, like you've noticeably have been MIA. but not out of reach though, because I feel like, you know, people have texted you, you've texted them back type of thing. People have messaged you, you messaged them back. But you're just really trying to focus on responsibilities this week, but responsibility of the long term. And it could be because for some of you, this is wrapped into the summer season. So something about the summer season, maybe you know, your profession, you're off during the summers. You know, maybe you do something like, you know, like teaching, you know, or something like that, teaching at varying levels, and you know, and you're typically off during the summers. Or maybe for some of you, you might be in, you know, in university. You might be in school currently, and you know, the program doesn't start until the fall, or essentially, you know, the end of this month type of thing. So now you're just kind of like, you know, getting back into grind mode. But that's what I'm getting with that. Aria says she been leaving people on red. Look, funny you said that. Look, 4 swords in the upright. Some of you leaving people on red if this has resonated with you. We have the 4 swords in the upright, and we have the King of Wands in the reverse. But it's so funny because this is definitely talking about inaction. So maybe not all of you all leaving people on red per se with the 4 of swords, but definitely you're more into, this is, you know, you've gone within self with this 4 of swords. And think about the 4 of swords. It's not a terrible thing. It's just the energy of, you know, you're thinking about that next thing. You know, this is the 4 of swords comes right before the 5 of swords. And as y'all know, the 5 of swords is an energy that essentially talks about planning. Now, it could be schemes, you know, folks could be scheming and scamming. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to steady this again. Folks can be out here scheming and scamming with that 4 of swords energy. I mean, the 5 of swords energy. But essentially, the 4 of swords is pretty much you contemplating and just kind of, you know, you're not making any sudden moves, but you're thinking about what your next move is going to be, because in that 5 of swords energy, you're essentially making the move. That's what I'm getting with that one. So 4 of swords energy, yeah, for some of you, like Miss Aria over here, could be seeing the messages and leaving people on red. And then others of you, what I'm heavily getting is people are reaching out to you, but you know, you might be giving them like a, hey, I'm still alive, but you're not necessarily reaching back. You know, Knight of Wands in reverse, it's an inactive type of card. You know, you're slowing down, but it's not completely dead. Look, 5 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It's like you're unbothered right now. So, you know, you and your Omarion energy, you are unbothered right now. And what's the current gossip? People are like pretty much typically, you know, seeing this. But they're not, here's the thing though. I'm not getting malicious talk for those of you all who chose option number 1. So it's people that are missing you. It's people, you know, they essentially know you're like, you know, they miss your presence. But you don't have anybody that I would say you have to be aware of. Now, let's get some more energy before I pull out the letter tiles and see who's been talking about you, who's been gossiping about you, and why. I told you I'm picking up on a feminine energy. This feminine energy could be older, definitely a little bit older than you. I would say this person may be at least 5 years older than you. Has a sister, or they could be more. But they have a sister and they have a brother in particular, younger brother, older sister. Give me more information. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. Who's gossiping about option number 1 and why? We have the 5 of swords. Ooh, funny that I mentioned that. 5 of swords in the reverse. 7 of swords in the upright. Ooh. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Definitely I'm getting some immature energy. There's a younger person here. Somebody that's a teenager with that 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody who's age 14. That's what I'm hearing with that one. 3 of Swords for some of you. This 3 of Swords could be somebody whose heart you broke, or someone, essentially somebody you had some type of romantic something with. It did not end well. Now, if you want to know why this person in particular is gossiping, once again, it's an energy that's missing you. It's not a malicious energy that's coming out about this person. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. There's somebody that's younger. I'm getting like age 14, or somebody that's a teenager, essentially. They're definitely missing you. This could be like a niece, nephew. Hell, for some of you, this could be your child. And they like, you know, yeah, you hear and all, but you haven't been able to, like, you know, do stuff with me. You know, you just been working. 7 of Swords, I definitely feel like there's an energy that's watching you. So here's the thing about the 7 of Swords. It's not a sneaky energy that you have to be aware of, but there's somebody that's essentially keeping tabs on you. So this is the juicy tea for those of you who chose option number 1. There's somebody that's definitely keeping tabs on you with the 7 of Swords. Like they are watching your every move, you know. And for some of you, if you want to know the involvement that you have with this person, it's definitely feeling like somebody that's the same gender identity of you. So, you know, if you're male, this person is also male. If you're female, this person is also female. If you're non-binary, this person may also be non-binary. But why are they watching you? So this person, I do feel a little bit of jealousy. Or what's the one where, is it envy or jealousy, y'all? What's the one where it's like, I wish I had your life, or, you know, like, ugh, I don't like you, but I do wish, you know, I had what you had, but not an energy that's coming towards you, y'all. So I don't want you to think that this person's gonna come up attacking you, something like that, but somebody is paying attention to you because essentially they're inspired by you. Or you represent, you know, something or the lifestyle that they want, that they're working towards. Also, I don't know why I'm getting this, but somebody might be Insta modeling. So I kind of feel like this person might be watching you through that means, because it's really giving like social media, like literally, like if you vlog, this is also a vlogger, they want to vlog. And I find it interesting that 7 and 7 came out in the same position. So that can be, you know, that can be definitely in pertaining to somebody. This can be karmic energy. But yeah, but essentially, I feel like, you know, this is definitely surrounding like Instagram, Insta modeling, or like just something in that realm, you know, like, because you garner a lot of attention, option number one. That's why this person in particular is, you know, they feeling a way like, ooh, why can't I do that? This person isn't as prepared or together as you are, but that's who's coming out now. And then we got the 5 of Swords. This 5 of Swords energy is definitely giving that energy of the person I was telling you about that came out earlier. And then we got the King of Wands. For some of you, there's a fire sign energy that's watching you, romantic partner. And look, Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Romantic partners are definitely watching you. This person can very much so be this person right here. Fire sign energies. That's Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Shout out to the Leos. Happy birthday, Leos. But that's what I'm getting with that King of Wands. So this is a romantic energy. Could have been a friends with benefits, I want to say. Or a situationship, or, you know, just maybe a long-term, you know, buddy of some sort. But that's what I'm getting in regards to that. So let's pull some letter tiles before we go on to option number 2. So let me put out my beautiful little butterfly tray. Y'all know I love this tray. All right, universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. Who's gossiping about option number 1 currently? Somebody name maybe starts with an M. I'm hearing like Mina, Minka, or even like a Mia. Like I feel like somebody could be a model, or somebody does somebody has a platform. Their name is like a Minka, Mina, or Mia, something of that sort. I don't know how that pertains. This could be, maybe that's someone who's watching you, like they like to watch this person in particular, but that's coming out super strong. All right, so let's see. Those who may be watching option number 1, let's get the letter tiles going. Let me move this deck out my way so I can get some arm room. All right, so we got the letter M. We got the letter N. We got the letter C. We got the letter D. We got the letter T. And you all might see a first name that pops out, last name, or just a nickname, initials, or what have you. We have the letter G. We got God. God is watching you. God is out here gossiping about you. But more specifically, I feel like for some of you, this could be somebody that you're connected to in a spiritual or religious environment. So that's why I feel like the name, you know, why God is coming out, the word God in particular. Not so much God is out here gossiping. That's funny though. We got the letter O again, the letter D. Debbie is coming out. Somebody's name could start with a D here. We got the letter I. Somebody's name could be Irene. That's coming out. We have the letter N. We have the letter N again. And look, Irene. We got the letter R. I see the letter E. And we're missing another letter for Irene, but that could be it. We got the letter U. We got the letter I again. We got the letter R again. That one's blank. We got the letter U. We got the letter U again. We got the letter R again. We got the letter O. We got the letter P, O. and we got D. So that's what I have for you in terms of letters. So definitely you might see something that peeks out at you in this configuration. Or you might see all of the letters that may spell out the name of somebody you might be feeling in your spirit right now. That's what I have for you, option number 1. So you all, let me know how you felt about this in the comment section below. You already know. How did this reading resonate for you? Did this reading resonate for you? And if you'd like to book a private reading, coaching, same-day read, walk-in reading, priority reading, check the pinned comment below as well as the description box below, or go to my website at wanderingsparrow.com to book from there. And there will be a sale in my Etsy this week, up to 30% off the readings in the shop. For many of you that's watching this on the replay, I will have already put that inside. But for those of you that's watching it live now, I have not made the sale live, so stay tuned for that one. And yeah, follow me on TikTok and Instagram at wanderingsparrow tarot, and follow me on my other YouTube channel, which you can find in the pinned comment below as well as the description box below. Now let's move on to option number 2. All right, so ooh goodness, cards are everywhere. Option number 2. Let us first find out energy before we find out what the gossip is. Let's see what the gossip is essentially surrounding universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. For those who chose option number 2, thank you for the channel messages. Please give us the energies surrounding those who chose option number 2. What's the energy surrounding those who... 9 of Swords. Okay. Here's what I'm getting thus far with this first card. You're either very stressed out, option number 2. I feel like you're being very protective of your energy right now. For some of you, I feel like you might have some suspicions of somebody you may be close to. You might have some people that, you know, you feel like is kind of on your back at the moment, or you're just kind of stressed. You're really stressed out about something. For some of you, this could be surrounding pregnancy even. For some of you, this could be surrounding depression with this 9 of Swords. But give me more information. For those who choose option number 2, what's the current energy surrounding them? Option number 2. We have the Prince of Cups that came out in the reverse. Things could be going kind of disarray right now for some of you in regards to love. And you could be stressed out about a romantic interest. That's what I'm getting with that. This romantic interest could be an air sign or a water sign, thus far with the energies. But definitely there's some type of stress that's going on in an emotional state about your love life. For some of you, this could be friends. You know, not always is it going to be, you know, a romantic endeavor, but it could be like somebody like a best friend or a very close friend. But definitely it feels like some type of heartache. So I don't know if you're like currently going through a breakup. Option number 2, there's some sort of breakup here, breakup of the friendship, breakup of the relationship. Or definitely somebody could be left. For some of you, this is definitely a pregnancy message. Somebody could be pregnant, you know, and you just like, oh, god dang, like this was not the one. You know, that's what I'm getting with that one. We have the Magician came out in the reverse. I'm feeling this energy of desperation, option number 2. Almost like you're running, like you feel like you've ran out of options. Now, you're not desperate. I'm not getting that. But energy of desperation, meaning like, you know how it is when you are completely stressed out about something, because I'm seeing a lot of stress here. Completely stressed out about something, and you are desperately looking for a solution, looking for a way to get out of this. That's the energy that is given right now, option number 2. Whoever put together this deck, I promise you, it is a peace sign. Okay? Hold on. What text messages are these? Okay. Option number 2, we have the Prince of Disc that came out in the upright. That is the Knight of Coins. This man, it looks like Prince the singer. Yeah, the Prince of Disc. So essentially, it's feeling like an energy like you're really, I don't feel like you've pulled back your energy from anybody this week. Option number 2, it's not giving that, but I feel like you're very sensitive this week, like very sensitive. You might have already like kind of like somebody pushed a button and you just kind of went off, you know, and your version of going off. Maybe you didn't shout and scream and nothing crazy, but, or maybe you did. but it just kind of feels like you're very sensitive. I feel like you're very mistrusting this week. You're finding it hard to trust some people around you. Option number 2. That's what I'm getting with that. And we got the 6 of Swords. So yeah. Oh, hello. Shout out to Vicky. I'm a Vicky too. Hey, Vicky. You're so very welcome. Thank you for joining this reading and vibing out with me. All right. So we got the 6 of Swords that came out in the reverse. Okay. So this is what I'm getting. Somebody here. Now, this could be your story or it cannot be your story, but take what resonates, y'all, and leave behind what doesn't. But what I am getting very strongly, somebody here may be a little upset, maybe a little heartbroken, maybe a little, essentially annoyed in regards to love matters. You're feeling very distrusting, very vulnerable too, emotionally vulnerable and open. I definitely feel like that energy of desperation is coming from like you're desperately trying to get over this situation, cover it up. But at the same time, I don't think you're truly, truly, truly done with the energy that's involved here. Option number 2. I want to say option number 1. It doesn't feel like you're truly done. And I think that's where like the frustration is coming in for you, option number 2. Because it's like whatever this thing is that has you stressed out, it feels like, it's like, in your heart of hearts, you don't want to be there or you need to be someplace healthier, but this still has a strong tie. So there may be soul ties involved, very serious soul ties. And yes, you can have a soul tie outside of the presence of sex. So that's why I said for some of you, this is a very, 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 very like deep friendship, it's a very close friendship of some sort or some, just something, some type of representative of who you are. And this is how you and this person bonded so much. And then what is that? We have the 9 of Disc in the reverse. So yeah, this is definitely giving the energy of somebody who's single, but not really, single, but you're not really single. Single maybe in terms of, well, we not together, or we not married, or we not in a relationship, but y'all very much so are attached. So that's what I'm getting with that one. So somebody's hurt here. There's a need for healing. And I do want to say this, for some of you, this is a message of, I feel like whoever this is involving, and it definitely feels romantic, heavily romantic, you might do better in just walking away from this energy, even while it hurts, because it's one of those things where I'm seeing this being a pattern. This is something with somebody that's off and on. So let's see. And then I can already tell y'all, for those of you that's romantic or friends, there's third-party energies influencing maybe someone that you're very close to romantically. There's third-party energies there, so just to beware. So I guess there is some beware message for you all. So I'm going to definitely pull cards on should you beware, because there's some third-party outside energies that's trying to influence this particular person who's in your energy, who you may be frustrated about. So let's see. Universe, Spirit Guides, and Ancestors, please give me more information. What's the direct gossip about option number 2? What's the current gossip about option number 2 regarding this energy? 2 of Wands in the reverse. I just heard the words, you about to go off. Fool card in the upright. 10 of Pentacles. For some of you, this is about you. Yeah, for some of you, this is about your leaving. I'm picking up the energy of somebody's mother. So I feel like if this is a romantic interest, this is a mother talking to that person directly, like they're going to leave. Or this person don't necessarily like you, though. Option number 2, the person that's gossiping about you, they don't necessarily like you. So it feels like it could be a family member of the romantic interest of yours. Or if for some of you, if this is one of those really, really close friendships, this parent doesn't like you. And for some of you not. Now, I do want to say a majority of the watchers and audience on this channel is feminine energy, are women. It definitely feels like the mother of your significant other do not like you. And it kind of feels like for some of you, if you're dating, masculine energy or a male, it definitely feels like this person could be a bit of a mama's boy for some of y'all. And it feels like the mom wants you to move out the way because you in the way of her and her son. Okay. That's what I'm getting with that one. Yeah, that's what I'm getting with that one. We have Justice in the upright. You could be a Libra, or this could be dealing with a Libra. Universe, Spirit Guides, and Ancestors. Also, we have Aquarian energy here, Virgo energy here. Universe, Spirit Guides, and Ancestors. Give me more information. What's the current gossip? We have the Knight of Disc. So essentially, I'm picking up on an energy where I feel like you are surrounded by a bunch of like maybe illogical people, option number 2. It's like people are trying to gaslight you or Jedi mind trick you, and you can feel it. I don't feel like you have much support in your corner when it comes to this person, and whoever's dealing with the situation. It feels like you're the one on this side, you know, who essentially is living in reality, and then they're the one on the other side. You know, you're surrounded by a lot of people who essentially may have been using you for quite some time. Option number 2. That's what I'm getting with that one. So I do kind of feel like there's definitely a beware message here, because there's some people here that's been using you. And I kind of feel like option number 2, this is stuff, maybe that Nine of Swords, that has been coming to light for you. And you're just kind of like, what? So Four of Swords, you're in an energy of, you're at a crossroads. Option number 2, do I leave this person who are essentially connected to these other people alone, or do I continue on because this is my only support system? That's what I'm getting with that one. Give me more information. What's the current gossip going on about option number 2? What's the current gossip going on about option number 2? Yeah, the Chariot in the reverse, or the Four of Swords in the upright. I said the Four of Swords over here. That was the Four of Wands. We have the Four of Swords in the upright. And still, Four of Wands. For some of you, yeah, this is definitely about some type of breakup of a long-standing connection, friendship, very deep friendship or relationship. You're putting a hold on it. So you're in this break mode. That's what I'm getting with that one. But while you're in this break mode, it's like, oh my gosh, people are definitely, I feel like whoever's involved, and there's a lot of stuff that's being revealed to you, option number 2, whoever's involved, you have a lot of people surrounding a situation that's been using you, that's been getting some sort of benefit. And for some of you, it definitely feels like a lot of monetary benefit, a lot of acts of service out of you, who's definitely been taking you for granted and misusing you, just overall misusing you, your kindness and things like that. And I feel like what may have drawn you to this person, who are essentially also involved with these other people, is the fact that maybe at the time, you know, you were very vulnerable, very open, you know, maybe a bit lonely too. We have the Queen of Discs. Yeah, there's somebody here who's acting as like a mother influence or the head influence over the person you might be stressed out over currently. And we have Six of Cups. So definitely involving somebody from your past. Friendships are definitely at risk of ending. And then we have the Seven of Cups. Option number 2, if it's a romantic relationship, this person, there's like talk about you maybe hanging out with other friends or exploring your other options romantically. Or for some of you, option number 2, there's a romantic partner here who feels like you might have been dealing romantically with a past friend. Or maybe somebody's not exactly a friend. That's what I'm getting with that one. So definitely a lot of suspicious energy here. So let's get more into that third party stuff that I was picking up on. Universe, tell me more. What's the gossip surrounding option number 2 in the third party? Six of Discs. What's the Six of Wands? Ooh, this is about giving, giving, giving. And the Strength card, Leo energy. Somebody here could be a fire sign. You could be a fire sign, Queen of Swords. Somebody here could be an earth sign. But essentially, I feel like with this third party, this is either gossip surrounding, and it feels like whoever this person that's influencing the person that you're currently stressed out about. Option number 2, I'm picking up that there's either gossip going on that people think you're paying more attention to this other energy. And, you know, you're kind of essentially like putting this person on a pedestal. You're paying more attention to them, and you're doing more and being more, you know, assertive towards them. You're talking to them more. You might be involving them in your business. This is what they believe you're doing, or this is what's actually going on with this third party. And this other energy right here that's kind of stressing you out is, you know, knowing of that and feels very threatened by that. So, and it also feels like option number 2, whoever this person is, because there's a truly, I want to say manipulative, malicious presence here. It's like they have something that they can loom over you. So for some of you, you might have children with this person, they might be trying to control you in the sense of, if you're still talking to so and so and so and so, or associating with so and so and so and so, then, you know, you can't see me and the kids. If you're still doing da 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 da, then you can't have this over here, this promotion over here. I'm not gonna give you. So definitely somebody's trying to control the situation, and it feels like there's still this one head energy here with the Queen of Swords that's like directing all of this, maybe telling your person, or it could be the person in particular that's like, you know, it's my way or the highway. So there's a very deep controlling energy here. So this definitely is a beware. So let's get more energy, universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. Who's talking? So let's find out who exactly is talking about you, option number 2, before we pull these letter terms. Who's talking about option number 2, and should option number 2... Uh-oh, what's going on? Can y'all hear me and see me? Hold on. Hold up. I'm recording, but my live is looking paused. Oh, come on, YouTube. Don't do this to me now. All right, for those of you that's watching, can you hear me and see me? I'm seeing people join, but it is very much so paused right now. So y'all must be able to hear me because I don't see anybody leaving. Hold on one second. I think I might be having some difficulties. Let me just check on it. Let me just check on it. All right, so what is... Y'all, hold on one second. My screens were frozen. Okay, so I'm back. Okay, I'm back. Ah, you can hear me perfectly. Thank you, Miss Tina. Thank you. Okay, so it was me on my end. My tech was messing up. Okay, perfect. So now let's get into, before I pull the letter charms for option number 2, I want to find out who's gossiping about you. Should you beware? Because you definitely got a beware message here. Somebody's definitely trying to manipulate hard, and they're utilizing something serious, like, you know, like, ooh, I know you need these hours, I'm not going to give it to you. Some of you, this is definitely giving heavily, there's a romantic something here, y'all. There's a romantic something going on. Somebody's utilizing that. You know what's coming to mind? This is a real old school movie. I think it was like 1990 to 1992, one of those years. But it's called Disclosure with Demi Moore and Michael Douglas. It's giving that type of energy. And if anybody of you have ever seen the movie Disclosure, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But quick little rundown. Essentially, Michael Douglas's character gets involved with Demi Moore's character. Demi Moore, she's the boss. Michael Douglas is, you know, is her employee. And they have an inappropriate relationship. Michael Douglas was just doing some things, you know, his character, you know, he was just, you know, hey, you know, because it's Demi Moore, and y'all know Demi Moore back in the day, you know, she's still a beautiful woman. I don't want to, you know, sound crazy, you know, because she's gotten older, but y'all know it's Demi Moore 1990, okay? So of course he hit that, but at the same time, you know, he was just doing some things, and she took that maliciously. So it's giving that type of energy, y'all, that you might have been, it might have, yeah, somebody's being real malicious because they no longer have this thing to loom, or, you know, they can't control you, but they got this thing to loom over you. So let's get into it. So universe, spirit guides, and ancestors. Who's gossiping about option number 2, and should they beware? Who's gossiping about option number 2, and should they beware? Judgment in the reverse, 8 of Cups in the upright. And we have, what is this, 5 of Wands in the reverse. Who's gossiping about? You might have a Scorpio who essentially walked away. There's a scorpionic energy here. Or it could be a Scorpio that's walking, that's gossiping about you. Now here's the thing. Scorpio that's gossiping about you, option number 2, you don't have to beware about this person. This is somebody that walked away from you, but it does feel like you had a sexual involvement with this person. Who's gossiping about option number 2, and should they beware? Knight of Swords energy. Who's gossiping about? 3 of Cups energy. Okay, who's gossiping about option number 3? 3 of Pentacles energy. So I'm picking up heavy on an earth sign as Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Let's see, this one wants to come out too. Ooh, Devil card in the upright. Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Heavy on the cap. Heavy on the cap because we have the Devil card that came out. That is directly Capricorn. But earth sign energy, or it could be somebody who essentially acts like an earth sign, or could have a lot of earth in the chart, but more so directly, I want to say, sun sign is probably more so earth sign. And heavy on the cap. Now, you're not talking to this person. You used to go out with this person a lot. You may have worked with this person. Now, I do want to say this is a bit of a beware message with this person. This person, I don't feel like they're like doing any type of, hocus pocus, none of the TikTok didgeridoos, none of the, spell casting and the none of that. However, though, this is a person who's in a position to talk about you, maybe within your industry or maybe within your group, your circle, or, essentially, your scene or whatever, who can speak on you, who can speak down about you to other people, and they have been speaking down about you to other people. So this could be an old friend even, that maybe you just kind of like said, you know what, me and you ain't vibing like that. And now they're talking against you in the circle. They're putting a lot about your name. This could be somebody you worked with. Now, why are they doing this? This is somebody that essentially wanted to be cool with you. Things went left. But I'm also feeling a very controlling energy. So things went left because you wouldn't let them control you, first of all. However, though, they're not feeling too good about that. Excuse me. They're not feeling too good about that, option number 2. So they are spreading rumors about you. They're talking about you. They're gossiping about you. They're talking about, but I can tell you what's coming up in the energy. They're talking about unreliability. Oh, you're not reliable. You're foolish. They're trying to attack you, your intelligence, something like that. But essentially, this is somebody who's mad because they can no longer control you, and who essentially was still, they weren't done with you. They wanted you still, they wanted whatever benefit they were getting from you in their life, they wanted you to still be there. So give me more information. Who's talking about option number 2? And should option number 2 beware? Who's talking about option number 2? And should option number 2 beware? 4 discs in the upright. The 3 of swords in the reverse. Yeah. What's that? Is that a 2 or is that a 3? That's a 2 of swords. 2 of swords in the reverse. 2 of cups in the reverse. Romantic interest. Romantic interest. And then we have the priest, Taurus. Heavy on the earth sign energy here. Prince of Wands. Heavy on the earth sign energy here. This person could be a Taurus in particular. But essentially, what I'm getting is this is also a romantic interest that's talking about you. Now, once again, this romantic interest wants back into your life. That's what I'm getting with that one. They went back into your life. Now, this is the person who has something very directly that they can loom over you. So this may be somebody that you might have been in a marriage with. There's a divorce or there's a pending separation. There could be children involved. I told you I got that 9 of swords. Somebody out here is pregnant or maybe just had a baby, or there's something in regards to that. For some of you, the baby could be your business, something that they can loom over you. This person has leverage and they're using it. Or they think they have leverage because naturally, we all could choose. People can have control only so far, before you go, you know what, fine, I quit, bye. I'm gonna be good. But this person believes they have leverage over you, and they're using it. They're definitely using it, and it sucks. This is an abuse of power, that they perceived power, I want to say. Definitely trying to control you, definitely coming off as some type of authority figure. And you could tell because this person it feels very restrictive, very draining with this person's energy around you. That's what I'm getting with that one. So, yeah, I'm seeing a lot of little energies here. So there's a lot, maybe a couple of ex-lovers, but some people are mad. And I do kind of feel like definitely with this person right here, this is a beware message. So whatever this Scorpio energy is over here that walked away, that person's just, they're like, you know what, it is what it is. But this work-life energy right here, or this could be somebody that you essentially was connected to, some type of friend, some type of associate, that's a beware. They're talking about you. So they're getting back to you. They're getting back at you, rather. In their mind, they're getting back at you. They're getting back at you on in a social range. This person's getting back at you in a familiar family type of range, and they're utilizing some type of thing they believe they have leverage over you with. Thing or kids. Thing or kids, money. That's what I'm getting with that one. So let's pull some letter tiles, and then we'll get into option number 3. Who's got to think about option number 2 and why? Who's got to think about option number 2 and why? So option number 2 and why? Who's gossiping about option number 2 and why? All right, we have the W. We have the W. We have a W. We have a D. We have a G. And thank you for those of you who have given this stream a like thus far. For those of you that are watching, if you haven't, thank you, thank you, thank you. We have a blank tile that I'm going to take. We have a J. We have A. We have E. Somebody's name could be Joan, Joanne. We have O. We have Joe, Joseph. Somebody's name could be like Jones. And then we have Joan, like the first name and then last name. Could be Jones. We have T. We have Tate. Somebody's name could be Tate, first or last. John. We have John. Somebody's name could be John here. Or there could be an association with a John. Somebody could be a dog owner in particular. That's what I'm getting with that. E. We have H. Hate. Somebody could be a hater, like hater energy. Like maybe they kind of started, like I'm getting the energy. Somebody could have started off like maybe they talk about people a lot, you know, maliciously talk about people a lot, you know, and maybe you didn't see, like you kind of always felt like maybe I should be aware about this person because you may have already picked up in their energy that, you know, this would be somebody that'll really dig in on me if we weren't cool. And now you're seeing that fulfilled itself. So that's what I'm getting with that. But somebody might be, had already been in kind of hater energy. You saw that about them off the bat. That's what I'm getting with that one. We have the letter A again. We have the letter L. We have the letter H again. E. E. This person possesses a lot of masculine-like energy. You know, just kind of like, you know, where there's a lot of masculine energy surrounding this person or this situation. We have the letter E again. We have the letter F. We have the letter W. We have the letter E again. So that's what I got for you all who chose option number 2. So definitely you might see the initials or you might see something that's peeking out at you that I didn't necessarily pick up on. But that's what I'm getting with that one. So yeah, that's what I have for you, option number 2. So you all let me know how you felt about this in the comment section below. And for those of you that's watching this live, immediately following this live, I will have all of the pinned comment information, description box information. If there's anything you wanted to go back to, timestamps and stuff like that. But yeah, give this video a like, comment, share, subscribe if you feel compelled to. Join me on my other YouTube channel at wanderingsparrow tarot. Or my other YouTube channel. Y'all, I do this so much, I'm getting mixed up. My other YouTube channel, it will be in the pinned comment below, the description box below. If you'd like to book a private reading, a coaching center, walk and read, or priority reading, check that pinned comment below as well as the description box below. Once again, after I do this live, I'll be putting a sale on, so it'll be 30% off up to, you know, select readings. But pretty much a good 85% of the shop will be on sale. So, and yeah, 30% off essentially. Just make sure, yeah, you'll see it. Anyway. Join me on TikTok or Instagram at wanderingsparrow tarot. Go to my website, wanderingsparrowtarot.com. And I think that's all. And of course, y'all, I'm forever working on stuff, so I'll announce it when I get closer to it, because I get excited, I jump the gun, and then y'all be like, girl, what happened to that? But I would definitely keep you all posted with anything else outside of those immediate things. And let's get into it. Oh, my other YouTube channel, pinned comment below as well as the description box below. I don't think I said that, but if I did, here we go. Anyway, last but not least, those of you who chose option number 3. So let's get into it. So option number 3, what I'm going to do is find out what's the energy surrounding you. You know, what's that current energy like in regards to the gossip. Then we're going to get directly into the gossip. Then we're going to find out who's gossiping and why do you need to be aware about these people or this person. And yeah, that will wrap that up. Now, I will be doing live personal readings today, approximately 2 to 3 hours after this live. Pick a card if you all are currently watching, so stay tuned for that. And I believe I'll be going live every day this week. I'm saying option number 3, but for those of you all that's watching, and thank you all for the likes. If you can give this stream a like, I truly appreciate it. But yeah, let's get into your reading. So universe, spirit guides, and ancestors of those who chose option number 3. Option number 3. What's the current energy going on about option number 3 surrounding gossip? What's the current energy Let's see, Two of Cups in the reverse. Somebody, you all might have lost some type of deal, some type of job. You might have quit, or walked away. So this is, for some of you all, you're walking away from something, or you've decided to walk away. I feel like this, because I'm seeing a lot, I'm seeing you withdraw your emotions. Every time somebody withdraw their emotions from something, it's because on a mental level, you have checked out a minute ago. Like, I definitely feel like it's a whole lot easier to withdraw emotionally from something once you've checked out mentally. So I do kind of feel like you might be checked out. You might be currently checked out from something mentally that you wish to walk away from, that you're in the stages of walking away from. This could be a relationship, friendship, or work. Definitely getting a lot of surrounding those messages. I feel like I'm picking up immediately on the energies of those of you all who are watching me right now, as well as just kind of what's maybe probably going on, like really permeating in the atmosphere for you. But we got the Two of Cups in the reverse, and we got the Eight of Cups in the upright. So you're walking away from something, some type of deal, some type of relationship. For some of you, this didn't necessarily go to a set, a exclusive relationship, and you're getting away now. And then yeah, Eight of Cups in the upright. Yeah, you're just done. You're over it. Ace of Cups in the upright. I see you going towards healthier things, essentially things that's filling up your cup. Maybe there's a focus on, self, or wanting to come towards, self, or maybe working on passions. We have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. For some of you, you might be going back to an old job. Or you might be revisiting an old idea. And then Three of Swords in the upright. This is about disappointments. So essentially, yeah, Hierophant in reverse. Definitely walking away from a very, very, very strong relationship. Very, very, very strong relationship. That's what I have. Option number that's what I have for you all. Option number 3. You're walking away from a very strong relationship. Give me more information, universe, spirit guides. And ancestors. For those who chose option number 3. What's the current gossip about option number 3? Temperance in reverse. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. You all are quitting something. This could be a divorce for some of you all. For some of you all, you've worked at this company for at least 6 years. You're walking away from something. And this is the current gossip. Yeah, you're walking away. You're finally walking away. Now, here's the thing. This isn't actually, I feel like it's a mixture of energy, because I don't feel that much. The energies of people who may be upset about this walking away, option number 3, the energies of those people don't feel like energies that's going to be able to reach you, because you also have a lot of people that feel like it's about time that you made a decision about walking away. Give me more information, spirit guides and ancestors. Heavy on work life. It doesn't feel like family. This isn't like a family thing. Heavy on the work life. Heavy on maybe a relationship that wasn't serving you. Now, for those of you, if this is a romantic relationship, this is a direct, committed partner. That's what I'm getting with that one. Or maybe this is a business that you even like had with somebody. Some type of that type of agreement. It feels like, yeah, you're walking away. So people definitely feel, I want to say the majority of the energy that I'm picking up here are happy that you finally made that move. Give me more information, spirit guides and ancestors. What's the current gossip about option number 3? We have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Look, dropping those burdens. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. What's the current gossip? Knight of Pentacles. You're moving on to greener pastures. That's the current gossip. That you're finally letting go of this one thing that may have been, a bit dead energy. And you're moving on to greener pastures. You're dropping the burden. Now, I do kind of feel like for some of you all, because I'm picking up the year, I'm 7 years, 6 years, so I feel like there was a long-standing involvement. I feel like you held on for a while. Maybe you didn't have that type of, inspiration or confidence to let go when you did, but you've let go. We have the Tower card in the reverse. Give me more information. We have the Sun card in the reverse. Yeah, people are talking about you walking away from something. And I feel like walking away from something before it could blow up. When I say blow up, I don't mean like in the best way. I mean like before it could like be destroyed. Before things could blow up in your face. We got the 5 of Cups that came out in the upright. There are people who are disappointed. Now, I feel like whoever this was that was involved business-wise or involved romantically, there's disappointments here. There's hurt here. There's anger. I feel like somebody might be shouting some stuff out in anger, but this isn't feeling like a beware energy. So is somebody, are their parties angry with you for walking away from, you know, something that wasn't suiting you anymore? Absolutely. But angry enough that they're going to try to, like, you know, vex your life? Not even a little bit. Look, 9 of Swords in the upright. Give me more energy about option number 3. 2 of Swords. Yeah, people essentially at a distance. Yeah, there's a lot of energy here where people are upset at you. But once again, there's a heavier energy here of people that are happy that you finally did what you needed to do. I feel like even the people that's upset about this knew that it was coming one of these days. Maybe they had all this time to, like, get their lives together, you know. But essentially it's something about somebody at a distance, too, that's talking about you. But essentially had all this time to kind of get to where you were and then are upset that they did it. And now the inevitable finally happened. So it kind of feels like some self-fulfillment. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So definitely you got some people here, you know, some karmic energy here. Some people that's like, you're going to get your karma, you know, for leaving me high and dry. But I don't think you left them high and dry. I just think you left. Judgment card in the upright, scorpionic energy. You're going to get your karma for leaving me high and dry. But then look at the interesting thing. You got Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Then you got the Judgment card in reverse. Essentially, people may be wishing this on you, but look, it's already resolved. And then we have the 8 of Swords. So air energy here. Somebody's feeling restricted. So I feel like you pulling back your energy is going to expose a lot for this company or that relationship to other people about just how powerful or how much of an influence you were. And it's angering people. But I see you moving on to better things, to greener pastures. You've already, with this Page of Wands, started thinking up, you know, other things that you're about to get involved with. Option number 3, you're the type of energy that's very proactive. You are a doer. And it feels like you might have had a lot of dead weight around you. And essentially, that's the weight, this is what you were dropping, the dead weight. So let's see. So I'm not picking up any energies about you being where. So I'm not going to pull on that. But I do want to know who's gossiping about you and why. And then we'll get the letter tiles. So universe, spirit guides, and ancestors of those who chose option number 3. Who's been gossiping about option number 3 and why? King of Cups in the upright. Pisces energy is coming out strong with that King of Cups. Who's been gossiping about option number 3? Pisces energy that you may have been fighting off could be you all could share, you know, children. Could have been, you know, an ex. Pisces energy. Definitely been gossiping about you. This person's very hurt. You could have left the relationship with them. This definitely could be very romantic. Person's very hurt, but they're not going to... This is somebody you were supporting too, financially and emotionally. They're not going to... I don't see them retaliating towards you in any way. Then we have the 5 of Wands in reverse. Page of Swords in the reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse. This feels like people at an old job you were connected to. Once again, I'm not feeling retaliation energy. Definitely, I'm hearing the words like, you know, so-and-so was right. Because essentially, whatever this job was, it felt like energies may have been quite corrupt on a higher level. The Star card in reverse. This person could have been like a supervisor or something who's talking in particular. Give me more information. Who's gossiping about option number 3 and why? Ace of Swords in the upright. 10 of Cups in the upright. 2 of Pentacles. Now, here's the healthier energy that's coming through about gossiping. And then the Hermit card in reverse. 3 of Cups in reverse. Definitely, now, this feels like people that you're closer to. One person in particular, somebody you might come to for a lot of advice. Very loving energy, very balanced energy. Essentially, somebody, you know, who you feel like, you know, inspires you to want to heal, go within self. But, you know, at the same time, this person is within your inner circle, but it's not an isolated circle. That's what I'm getting with that Hermit card in reverse. Or this person could be directly a Virgo or an air sign. That's what I'm getting with that. Or a Libra. Actually, we got all of the elements pretty much. Well, not fire, but heavy on the Virgo or air sign. But definitely, you got somebody, once again, this is not a beware. They're happy that you're finally taking things into your own hand, putting yourself first, that you are walking away. So this is the person that's talking to you, talking about you, and they're talking about you to, of course, people that, you know, that also know you. Like, you know, I'm happy that they finally made that decision. So that's what I have for you, option number 3. And let's get into these letter tiles. Where is my, here we go. Who's got some? All right, so let's see. I feel like I'm saying the word pretty, so I feel like pretty may be in somebody's profile. You might, this person may be very pretty, but I feel like pretty is in somebody's what do you call it, social media handle. We got P, we got B, we got N, we have T. Somebody's name could be Tiff, Tiffany, something like that. We have I, we have E, tiny. Somebody could be really small, like very, very small in stature or weight. That could be a nickname. They don't have to be small in stature or weight, but that could be a nickname though. We have B, we have E, we have E again. We have T, we have I, we have A, we have A again, we have L, we have C, we have N. Somebody's name could be Crystal. That's what I'm getting with that. Crystal. I don't know. That may resonate for somebody. We have what? Celine. Celine. That could be resonated for somebody. We have A, we have M, and we have E again. I don't know why I'm hearing the words easy, like G-Easy or Easy-E, but that's what I'm getting in regards to that. I don't know why I'm hearing Bitcoin. So somebody might be into cryptocurrency, or somebody might be into finance. So, or this person may be very financially centered, you know, like stocks, always talking about money, financial matters and stuff like that. That's what I'm getting with that one too. So that's what I have for you. Option number 3. You might see some initials, some, you know, names. Something might be popping out. Kanye is popping out too. I know we ain't got the K, but Kanye, somebody could be a Kanye fan, or somebody could look like Kanye, or somebody could look like Kim. It's something like that can match up. Now, that's what I'm getting with that. Sometimes I know these messages be randomly coming out at me, but if you resonated with somebody, it'd be for me to deliver and for you to know. But that's what I have for you, option number 3. So you all let me know how you feel about this in the comment section below. How did this reading resonate for you? Did this reading resonate for you? And if you'd like to book a private reading, coaching, same-day read, walk-in read, or priority reading, check the pin comment below as well as the description box below. Or directly after this video, I'm going to put that sale up on Etsy. There's sales on my readings. So go check out my shop there, or you can book through the website, but you'll see when you go, it'll take you to the link to the readings in the Etsy shop, and you'll see the sales there. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at wanderingsparrow tarot, especially for those of you if you are more so interested in the love messages. Now, y'all already know I be underneath I'm very transparent about the ongoings of the YouTube, so I'm beholding to the algorithm. Y'all know I be playing the game too, but I try to peek in little other stuff from time and time again. However, I do a predominant of my love readings on my TikTok, and, you know, short form readings. So those readings are like a minute or so, but under 2 minutes essentially. If you want a quick form, you know, up to date weekly love reading, go to my TikTok, wanderingsparrow tarot. You'll find those there. Also, what am I missing? Oh, my other YouTube channel, just fun stuff, esoteric, occult, other type of stuff. It's not tarot directly. Readings directly, so definitely go over there. Pin comment below was the description box below for my other YouTube channel. And yeah, I think that's it for now. I thank you all for tuning in, and I'll be coming to do live personal reads a little bit later today, so in about a couple of hours or so, 2 to 3. But you'll see it queued up if you're interested in, you know, whatever. But all in all, thank you all for vibing out. I hope you were entertained. And yeah, I'll be seeing you all on the next pick a card. Peace and blessings. Goodbye.